Cześć, witajcie. No już chyba w ostatnim odcinku, ale co pamiętam, z The Wolf Among Us. I jeżeli byście słyszeli w tle jakieś dźwięki, jakieś chodzenie, jakieś stukanie czy coś, to przepraszam was za to, ale ciągle tu będzie mi siostra chodzi. Będę się wygonić.
Which Georgie carried out on your order,
No.
inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And for being a condescending prick.
Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're an...
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted
Niech mówi, może będzie wracać, może nie.
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
So let's get on
but we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You
fuck?
really want
This
to let
is
him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and
Ja
make
sobie
something
chodzi
of this
po
town, we have to start doing things correctly.
Przewidzę.
No more snap judgments, no more
O,
secrets.
szczepanie.
We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was.
Co mi znów piszą,
He was
Jezu.
a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Nie dadzą mu dojść do głosu?
For me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered two of his most faithful
No co,
employees.
teoretycznie zabił. Nie wiem, jak
Had
nie znam.
nothing to do with it.
If you were so offended by it, why'd you cover it up then? If it had nothing to do with you and your shit, then why'd you try to protect him for so
What
long?
cover up? I never made any attempt to hide Georgie's criminal activity from you. I learned of it myself
For
only
fuck's
recently.
sake. Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby, when you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
You weren't being helpful. You were trying to set
No
me
właśnie,
up.
chciał nas
Your people
zabić.
tried to kill me.
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect
No,
me.
chciałeś
as I
no,
protected
dopłatnie
them.
na siebie zresztą.
You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man just to save someone.
I think
Skończyłeś?
you're done talking.
What are you afraid of? Why not let an old man say his piece?
Nie.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry.
Ale do mnie piszą dzisiaj
Sorry that your
wszyscy.
sister
Kurde,
asked
nie
me for
spokoju.
help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah.
Tak.
That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant.
No bo jesteś.
When your government abandoned
Trzeba by cię dostrzeć kulkę w łeb.
poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but
Wasn't I?
We didn't abandon anyone. We've been trying to help them.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her
No
story
właśnie.
is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that
Nie kojarzę tej
mattered anyway.
babki w ogóle.
With nowhere else
Ale
to
dobra.
turn, she came
Znaczy
to
no
me.
z gry kojarzę, ale nie kojarzę
And
jej
what
z
did I
żadnej
do
powieści.
for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what
Nie
did
do mnie nie
they
pijesz,
do?
mówię, proszę.
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Don't blame Snow, she had her reasons. Greenleaf was using her magic
No.
to help Crane and the Crooked Man. That's why Snow wanted your tree burned.
That's not why.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a crooked man.
Ale ta babcia ma gadane.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear
Ale
right
oni
away,
gadają za
but I
dużo.
want you all to know
Więcej
that I care
akcji.
deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like
No
him.
właśnie, chcemy was chronić.
The crooked man's
A
been
wy-
exploiting you.
No nie chcecie
Exploiting your
tego.
hope
niestety.
for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we
Nie
can
wiem, co ty
certainly
mówisz, bo to
punish
jest jakby,
who's
no.
responsible.
Jak to można powiedzieć? Film taki,
You're all still
z
afraid of
własnym
him,
wyborem film.
even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
O lol. Wszyscy przeciwko niemu. Teraz. Do studni ziomuś.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely
Jak trafisz
unfounded.
do studni?
The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie
murders.
was working for you. Bigby got a
A
confession that...
confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke, especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
And what about your history? All you've done to this
No,
fucking town.
zaczyna
What do you
się
mean
wojna.
there's no evidence?
Będzie bum bum. O baterię nowe.
Maybe he's. I mean, this.
Mam
doesn't
pomysł na
feel
jeden
how
odcinek.
we're doing this.
Tak nagle mi do głowy przyszedł.
Just
Of
me.
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did.
Tak, jesteś odpowiedzialny, bo pracował dla ciebie. Oni... Dla niego. Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up already.
It's okay.
Okej, baby,
Whatever
okej.
you're getting at, get to it.
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under
Nie
my
zrobić.
watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
Się naprawdę zrobił.
Bluebeard, not me.
He was a murder suspect.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never
A masz jakiś
happened.
dowód?
Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own
This
crimes.
isn't right. Oh, please. This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Bullshit.
It's
I
not
mean, a
true.
certain level of privilege should be afforded to
To who?
This is how it's always been.
Yes. See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking.
Ale on
We lashed our
przeciąga.
ropes to this diseased world, and ever since,
Można będzie
every one
20
of us
minut
has
później
been
na wieka to.
Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear
O luju.
citizens?
Za dużo gadasz,
Who
nie
will
mówisz.
protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby? Miss White!
No, next
Excuse me,
I-
dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
No i co ty
I want
robisz,
to-
dziewczynko?
I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of
Mów.
something.
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut
whether-
up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
Huh?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
Sama się zabija.
Killed herself. Back at the pudding and pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think I knew-
Narissa. My name is Narissa.
It's okay, my dear.
Ooh.
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
Ja.
Don't worry. He's gonna pay for it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything
No to czyli
without
od
his
początku był
say-so.
winny?
Ever.
You're going to take the word of a
At least
stupid...
5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
O
He's
ludzie.
guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well. No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he
O
did.
ludzie.
Listen to
Zabijam go?
yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next.
Ja się już gardło
quick to
zamknę.
latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done
No.
to you.
What, you take two people's lives away and now you want mercy?
I could always rip your arms off first. Would you enjoy that?
No nie pierdol mnie.
Now for your sentence.
Co do
You
wyroku?
don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has a
more
point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been
I
enough
don't give a
bloodshed
shit.
So we
already?
get rid
It's
of
too
him.
dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This
we...
is going
No
nowhere.
tu nieźle się dzieje.
Someone needs to make a Who?
I hope you
Ja
are
decyduję.
suggesting yourself.
Look, I'm making the call.
Why should you...
He is the only officially appointed representative here.
Right. Bigby should decide.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it
Kalam.
does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Yes, Sheriff.
Zamknij go, wrzuć do studni, urwij mu głowę. O Jezus! Jaki wybór!
No.
No dobra.
We can lock him
Just
away.
A, B,
get
C.
rid of him.
Not this way.
Co?! Ej, zacięło mi. Co jest?
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment.
Think of me when you try to sleep.
You know, just between us, I was gonna let you... But now...
You're going to miss me.
No, I won't.
O luju. O.
Oh my god.
Whee. Bye bye.